This video by Janet Teaches DRU Yoga is how we start a class, what we call activations. Now this is quite unusual in a yoga class and something quite specific to DRU Yoga, about warming up the body before we actually start the stretching and the postures and so on. So we want to get the body nice and loose, get it into that feeling. So I'm going to show you 4 activations on this video, and then there will be another 4 on a following video. You would always do these activations before you start a DRU Yoga class. So even if you're just doing a section, please give yourself that little warm-up. So have your feet just comfortable distance apart, nice and soft in your body. Loosen those knees, loosen those arms, just feel the looseness in your body. And just start off circling the wrists. Just nice and loose. If you want some of your favourite, quite lively music on, please do. Just enjoy this. Okay? And just taking those wrists round. We're going to be working our way through the joints. And I would advise doing this every time you start a DRU Yoga session. And then round the other way. Okay, so nice and loose. And we always do everything in both directions on both sides. So up and down. Again, keep that looseness in the body. Your left and right brain need to bring back into balance. So by doing everything on both sides in both directions, we start to rebalance the brain. And then wiggle your fingers. Do you know, you've got lots of joints in those fingers. Let's really give them a wiggle. So you want to be a bit wider, nice and loose. Just feel those fingers, just give them a nice wiggle. And then I want you to circle into your elbows, really circling. Okay? Really, again, you've got elbow joints, let's move them, let's get them loose. And if you've got some music, it's really nice to dance along, sing along, whatever you want to do. And then go the other way, circle them round. That's it, lovely, loose body, nice and loose. And then up and down with the elbows. That's it, that's great. Got a big smile on your face, enjoying this. This is fun. You know? You can just loosen up, feel silly, whatever. And then taking the feet a bit wider, just roll those shoulders and dip in the knees. Let's release and relax. Letting go, letting the body flop. Just loosening up. Lovely. Keep smiling. Enjoy. Oh, feel that, literally the air beneath your wings. Feel it. Nice. Great. And then coming back up, just give the arms a shake, bring them down. Okay. Now, again with the feet comfortable distance apart, you're going to flop to one side. Now I'm lifting the heel at the back, so it's giving me spinal twist as well. Let the arms flop against the body so they're loose, and then go the other way. And look over your shoulder. Do that lovely twist. So you're getting the twist in the spine. Nice movement that works the kidneys as well. Gives the centre of the body a nice massage. Let those arms flop against your body. Keep it loose. You're singing along to your music. And then coming back to the centre. Now this time, dip those knees. Still lifting the heel at the back. Lift the knees. Dip down. In the centre. Come up in the middle. Again, look over the shoulder. Working the knee joints, the hip joints. And then bring your arms higher up the body, tap yourself on the shoulder, give yourself a hug with the spare arm, wrap it round. Then look over the shoulder, get that twist in the spine. You can do this as fast or as slow as you like. And then bring the arms back to the waist and back to centre. So I would always start off with that one. Now, a couple of others that we do, and I would always do, you're looking to do 5+ minutes on this. Take one hand, tap your opposite knee. So remember, it's opposite knee. This is where we're starting to work that left and right brain. So you might find it confusing. Your brain might be going, what? Just look at what you're doing. Are you doing hand to opposite knee? Okay. Just keep it going. Lovely. Now, you always take things to the level that you're comfortable with. So you may just want to carry on with this one. If you want to take it further, elbows to knees. Now you're bringing the elbow and knee together. It's not a space. And if you're not managing that, then do come back to hands to knees. So you're keeping your back straight. Don't be coming down to it. Bringing those knees up nice and square. Good. Remember, it's opposite. Just check yourself. Now again, it's about going to whichever level suits you. So if you want to stay here, you can. If you want to take it further, then this time you're going to go to the toes. Again, keeping yourself fairly centered. You're not coming down. You're keeping the chest lifted and the arm level so that the toes are coming up. Nice and straight leg. Again, if you're not managing it this time, just stay with the previous one. Sit. Lovely. And then we come back down, elbows to knees again. Remember, you're keeping the knees square and the elbow and knee together, opposite sides. And then back to hands to knees. And then gently release. So you've worked the body, and you'll feel that, and you've worked the brain. Now, another one that's quite nice to do in between, perhaps you've done one, is, if you're old enough to remember, we'd refer to it as the Harry Worth. And he was an older comedian. He used to have the door there and do that. Okay, I've just been to the park and I saw a lady doing that with her little child who thought it was hilarious. So it's, but I want you to do it the fling. Let go. Release it. Release it. That's it. Yeah, lovely. Let those arms go. Just release any tension. Nice and free and soft. Fling them out. That's it. Lovely. And just come back to centre. I'm just going to straighten my mat for a moment. The only thing, having a mat on a carpet tends to roll up a bit. Now, another one that's nice to do, and does challenge the brain again on this left and right, centre of your mat. So you're not back here or back here, in the middle. Keep one foot nice and firm. Step forward with the opposite leg, and with the same leg, step back. So you're having the same length of stride, forwards and backwards. Check that you're doing that. It's not here and there, you're not stopping in the middle, you're swinging the leg, and it's not long and then short, it's stride and stride. And then I want you to bring the arms in. So you come forward, you bring the arms up, step back, bring the arms up. It's a lovely swinging action. That's it. Stepping forwards and back with the same leg, keeping the other one firm. Lift the toes and ankles of the standing leg. You're opening up the chest, you're working the shoulders. Now come back to the centre. Now the great thing about yoga, you do everything on both sides. So now keep the other leg firm. Step forward with the other leg. Step back. So working the opposite side. Keep that balance in the brain. Yeah, that's looking good. If you're singing along to your favourite music, great. And then come back to the centre. Well done. So 4 different types of warm-ups there. I would recommend that first one of taking the wrists round and so on. Do that every time. Just work through those joints. And then you've got a choice. I've given you 3 there. I'm going to do another video with another 4 types of activations. There are many more. And just go with the ones that you like. Try some new ones sometimes. But always do that warm-up before you do a yoga session. And something else to remind you of, don't have anything to eat just before your yoga class. I would always give it 3 or 4 hours, sometimes talk about the 4-hour rule, and only something light, because you don't want anything heavy on your tummy, which makes you feel a bit lethargic sometimes. And at the same time, the body gets confused. You've given it food, it needs to digest that food. And then you suddenly start doing exercise and it goes, well, which do you want me to do? Do you want me to exercise and send the energy there? Or do you want me to digest the food? I can't do both. So give it a good length of time and only something light. And then you can have your tea afterwards or your lunch or whatever, depending on what time of the day you're doing this. So thank you very much. Enjoy your activations. Namaste.